Well, good afternoon, Keller Williams. It is Monday and it is June 15th and it is 2 o'clock. So I am jumping on here to do one of my quick little Command Corner webinars. I'm going to make sure to post this recording onto our group Facebook page and also to our YouTube channel so that you can watch this anytime after today as well. I have been debating on whether or not I want to continue doing this kind of live Zoom streaming Command Corner, or if I want to start incorporating it into the Market Center now that we are all starting to get back, or at least trying to get back to normal. I think if I do start doing it in-house, I will still offer obviously the Zoom, or I might just live stream it directly onto our Facebook page. Because I understand that some of you aren't quite ready to return back to the office, and that is completely fine. But I think I want to start making this more of a in the training room on Monday, and then offer that Facebook Live option for people that don't want to come in. So if you all, when I post this on our Facebook after today, if you want to comment in that post below the video on if you think that's a good idea, or what some of your ideas are about me continuing these Monday Command Corners. I would love to hear your feedback on what you guys are thinking as well. So today, I'm sure you all are excited to hear about what we are going over. This is actually one of the favorite things of mine that I like to talk about in our onboarding, or like our welcome tech sessions that I go over with new agents, either new to real estate entirely, or at least new to the Keller Williams brand. I always like to go over these really cool neighborhood landing pages that you can create super easily for any of your contacts inside of your database. So obviously, the very first thing you want to make sure you have already set up is your marketing profile inside of your Command account. So to get that taken care of, it's literally up top here next to your name in the top right corner. When you click on that little drop down arrow, you want to go to where it says settings. This is going to bring you to a screen that's going to allow you to set up different applications to your account, and also to finish this marketing profile that I was talking about. So hopefully you've been in here once before to make sure that your DocuSign account is synced to your Command account to make the compliance process easier. So this should kind of look a little familiar. If not, this is very important and that you watch where I'm going on this next step. So we want you to create your marketing profile so that anything that you do inside of Command, instead of you inputting this information over and over and over again on all of these different marketing tools, it's already inputted once. Command pulls it from this profile and then inputs it on all of your marketing pieces that you create here inside of Command. So that marketing profile option is going to be on the left-hand side of the screen to where you see Connect Settings. When you click on this, the only drop-down that shows up is the marketing profile option. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to ask you general information about yourself. It's going to allow you to upload a headshot, and it does give you the recommended sizes for all of that. If you're part of a team, you can upload your team logo here as well. Any details that you want people to know about how to contact you, your bio. If you want to put your brokerage information in here, there is a part for all of that as well. Our DBA logo needs to be going in this area here. Again, gives you the recommended size. And then once you get farther down, if you want to connect on any social media pages, these are not required. They are optional. If you choose to connect your social media here, you can do that as well. And then once you've got all of that filled out, obviously you want to make sure you hit the nice green button at the bottom that says save, so that you save all of that information in here. So now when you go into any of these little applets on the left-hand side that do any marketing for you, it's going to pull the information you inputted here into those pieces. So if you're inside of design creating a flyer, it's going to go ahead and pull this headshot that you just uploaded. It's going to pull your contact information that you have here. So you don't have to keep doing it continuously every time you create something new. You fill this out once and you're good to go. Okay? So like I stated earlier, I want to show you how to do this really fun, super simple neighborhood nurturing landing page. So to do one of these, it's a good idea. You have to have a contact in your database. So I've actually inputted myself in here as an example, just so I can pull myself up here. Be nice if I could spell my name. Here we go. Okay, so I am going to click on myself over here to pull up my contact card inside of my database. It's going to show everything that I've already provided here. I did provide my email address. I did also provide some neighborhoods already in here for myself on this, but this area down here that has the heading of neighborhoods, this is where you want to be to create that landing page that I was talking about. I'm actually going to go ahead and X out of all of these that I already had created. But the process and the thought here is if you have someone new that you're maybe wanting to get to use you as an agent, you have that first meeting with them, they give you their contact information, and you want to send them something really cool to really catch their attention and to think, wow, this agent actually really has some cool tools at their fingertips to help them sell my house or help me find a house. What this neighborhood landing page is going to do, let's say you have someone that's wanting to sell their home, you can add that neighborhood here, and it is going to show other houses around them that are also on the market currently, and it's going to give them a look into their neighborhood and what some houses look like inside and what their asking prices are for. Also, what's really cool about this is, let's say that you are currently listing a house for someone and they are thinking about moving to a different state altogether. They're moving outside of Florida. So technically, right now, for you to have access to any of that MLS information, you have to be part of, obviously, the board for where that house is located in. So normally, if you were looking at, let's say, out in California, you don't have access to that MLS information because you're not part of that California board. Well, what's cool about Command and this neighborhood landing page feature is it kind of supersedes and it's over top of the MLS. So if we were to do a different state here, it is going to show you active listings in other states without requiring you to be part of the board. So this is a very cool tool to have access to, puts you ahead of a lot of other agents, because you can say, hey, let me make this landing page for a specific area outside of the state of Florida that you're interested in moving in so you can see what's available. And then let me put you in contact with another Keller Williams agent out there so they can give you the same service that I can give you as well. So then you have a referral. Even though you're not necessarily helping them with that purchase out there in the other state, you're still getting some portion of that business. So very cool. So let me show you how to do that now here. So I'm actually from Indiana. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my childhood neighborhood on here. So I click add neighborhood, and this does have to be an actual name of a neighborhood. You cannot do by zip code or city or anything like that. You have to actually put in a neighborhood in here. Once you put one neighborhood, it is going to pull up other recommendations around that specific neighborhood. So for example, I lived in a place called Claridge Farm. So it pulls that guy up right here. I'm going to click on that. It shows it on the map here in Indiana. If you scroll down a little bit here, it says suggested neighborhoods. So I'm going to go ahead and click on just a couple other options in here and add those to this landing page. So from here, I want to actually see what my client is going to see on their end. So there is this little preview button right down here. When I click on that, it's going to give me a look at what my client is going to receive. So in here, this is not allowing you to make any changes. This is, again, just letting you see what they're going to see. So when they come in here, they can hit this heart button to like this property. They can click the X out of the I option there because it's showing that they dislike it and they no longer want to see it. So when they do stuff like that, it's going to save those changes, and it's also going to notify you inside of Command everything that they've liked or chosen to have hidden from view. So this is all marketed and branded to you as well. As you see up here at the top, it has my office logo here. And if you scroll down, because I've filled out my marketing profile, it has my contact information, my name, my headshot, all of that fun stuff already in there because I already inputted it once. So up here at the top, I did add Claridge Farms. It shows each of the ones that I chose on there, but Claridge Farms was the initial one. But as you see, I'm not even an agent at all. Like, I don't even belong to an MLS here in the state of Florida. And I'm still able to get into Command and have access to Indiana listings. So very cool technology that Command has given all of us access to, and Keller Williams has given us access to, that's really putting us above a lot of the other agents at different brokerages out there. But this basically is going to let someone see these possible potential homes that are for sale in these different neighborhoods that we've selected. Shows a map view on the left-hand side. And when you click on one of these, again, it's going to bring you to an individual page that shows more pictures on this listing. It does pull all of this from the Nextdoor website. So it has home details. It gives you facts about the area. It shows nearby school systems, public and private, different, like it gives you all the information about the area around this house. So it really is very cool, the technology that Keller Williams has provided. I understand there is a lot out there, but this is one bit of the technology that I really like to focus on because I think this is freaking cool. I mean, being able to look at any state and see listings that are on the market is unprecedented. It's nuts that we have this access. And I feel like there are so many agents that are not using this capability to the fullest. And I feel like we're missing out on an opportunity here to really kind of wow the public and to show them that we do add a lot of value as Keller Williams agents. So once you've previewed that and you're ready now to send this off, you would just copy the link back here on that in the neighborhood section on their contact card back in Command. And you can send it off in an email. If you're doing this all on your phone, you can send it via a text message. So it just gives them access to that landing page. And then anytime that they like or hide that information, it's going to talk to you here in your timeline inside of Command. So you're going to see little things over here on the side that say, oh, such and such has liked this property or has visited this property. And if they visit it 20 times, you're going to see every single time that they visit that property on the landing page. And you're going to think, clearly this client is really interested in this property. Maybe I should have a conversation with them about it. So obviously you don't want to be too creepy and pop up and call them and say, hey, so I've been following you through my database and I see that you like this property 20 times or you visited this property 20 times. Probably not the best way to interact with them on this situation, but you could definitely have a conversation with them and be like, hey, remember that landing page I sent you? There's actually this property that is on there that I think you would really be interested in. And then you share the information about the property that they've looked at 20 different times. They're going to really think that you're in tune to what they're looking for. And I think that's a really cool idea and a cool piece there that you can just incorporate in there. But that's really all I wanted to talk about today. Super simple, super easy, and something that you can do for your entire database, even that you already have access to now. Shoot them over just like a random example of one to say, hey, are you interested in selling your property? And if so, do you want to get an idea of what other houses around you are going for? And just give them an example of one that's not necessarily their neighborhood to then kind of pull them in and then say, hey, I can do one specifically for you if you want, or if you have an area you want to move to, I can get one to you specifically for that as well. But these, I feel like, are not getting used enough, and y'all really need to take advantage of it. But this is my little Command Corner tip for you as well. I hope to be seeing you agents out there actually doing some of these things and using them in your day-to-day interactions with your clients, because I think you all are really missing out on it if that is something that you're not doing. Okay, guys? Well, like I said, I'm going to be posting this video to our Facebook page today, and I would really appreciate your comments and feedbacks about what you're thinking about me continuing with Command Corner. Should I keep doing it Zoom one-on-one kind of like this with you guys? Or if you would like to start coming into the office and then me also just live streaming it. Because I know some of you aren't able to get onto our YouTube channel. But I hope to see all your feedback about that. And I hope to see you guys next Monday, whether that be here virtually or if you guys are in the office. Thanks for watching.